certainly the president would be in favor of the United States being the leader in a new form of nuclear energy. Do you think President Trump would enjoy being the president who initiated a whole new era of clean, safe nuclear energy, Bill Gates blessed and funded to get it going? Do you think President Trump would like to be that president? Well, he should. I don't know what I would like more than that. Maybe the only thing cooler than that would be what? Space Force? We know he likes that. So how weird is it that the entire, really the entire climate change risk has come down to one person doing one thing. One person is President Trump, and the one thing is figuring out a way for Bill Gates and TerraPower to get licensed in an expeditious way for someplace in the United States.
Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
So weirdly, President Trump, the person who believes that, or has said many times, that climate change is a hoax, now I don't take that literally, but I do think that he's talking about China getting one over on the rest of, getting one over on the United States, because China would not have the same restrictions in the Paris Climate Accords as the U.S. would, and so it would be an unfair thing. So in that way, it's clearly not a good deal. But whatever the president believes about the actual risk of warming, he is sort of the face of climate denial. And given that he's the face of climate denial, it is the weirdest thing that he is the one person on Earth who could simply go on television and solve all of the risk of climate change. How did this simulation get to the point where there's one person in the world who just has to go on television, basically, and say, if you let Bill Gates get licensed, we'll probably take care of all your problems about climate change because we'll have a working, robust Generation 4 nuclear plant. We'll probably have to tweak it a little bit, but then we just clone it, and we've got free, clean, not free, but economical, clean, risk-free power for the rest of eternity, or at least until fusion kicks in. And all the president has to do is say, look, it's really hard to get a permit, but we're going to put all of our attention on making this happen. So if somebody can't get something done, give me their name. Like literally give me their name. As president of the United States, who is it who's stopping Bill Gates from getting to build the first prototype of this Generation 4 plant? Because he has the money, is fully designed. Oh, here's a fun fact. Listen to this fact. Do you know that all existing nuclear power plants in this country were designed before computers? Just hold that thought for a moment. All existing nuclear power plants, the ones that are operating in the United States, were all designed before computers. Slide rulers. Now, does that feel safe to you? Does that feel safe? Well, not so much. Bill Gates' design, which he's looking for a place to do, is designed and fully simulated with supercomputers. Supercomputers. So they've got a pretty good idea, how this thing's going to operate. You still have to build it to be sure. So imagine President Trump saying, look, I'll find a way to get this done faster than it should take. I think it would take 40 years to get something approved in our current system. Just bring me the name of the person who's not doing the job. Who is it who's dragging their feet? Who is it who doesn't have the resources? Give me their name. Is it a guy named Bob? Bob, call me. Bob, why can't you get your part of this licensing thing done? Bob, what are you doing that's more important, Bob, than getting this done? Maybe you work a little longer today. Bob, you're saving the entire planet. Now, maybe the president doesn't think that, but certainly the president would be in favor of the United States being the leader in a new form of nuclear energy. Do you think President Trump would enjoy being the president who initiated a whole new era of clean, safe nuclear energy. Bill Gates blessed and funded to get it going. Do you think President Trump would like to be that president? Well, he should. I don't know what I would like more than that. Maybe the only thing cooler than that would be what? Space Force? We know he likes that. So how weird is it that the entire, really the entire climate change risk has come down to one person doing one thing. One person is President Trump, and the one thing is figuring out a way for Bill Gates and TerraPower to get licensed in an expeditious way for someplace in the United States. Now, I don't know what their limitations are about where they need to locate. Maybe they need to be near an existing grid or something, so there may be some limitations. But you can't tell me there's any place in the whole United States that wouldn't allow Bill Gates to put the safest nuclear power plant in the world. At least we assume it's safest based on design.